Hi, welcome to this week's Stencil Saturday. You can see that what I've marked here this week is the Crossed Squares Stencil, but it looks a little different. So I just wanted to show you real quick how I did this. So this is the Crossed Squares stencil, and they're 3-inch squares with the X through them. But if you look at what I've marked here, it really looks like, well, they're on point, I guess. So what I actually am seeing, to me, are 4 bigger squares that are now divided into 8. And the way I did that was to mark this on point. I just wanted you to understand how I got that. So I kind of lined it up here and here, so I have the straight line. I marked this, and then I just needed to shift it to get the other corner and marked. And this is what we are going to start with. And what I want to do is kind of a layered look design. So I'm going to start in the center right here. And I'm going to go ahead and stitch this square. As usual, it's just to keep myself from getting confused, because it can happen very easily when I have so many lines to look at. So I'm just going to start right here. And I am going to stitch this center square right here. Probably should have switched to a lighter thread, but I forgot. And then we're going to close in this square. Let me get rid of this. Don't end up with a tangle there. Okay, and then I do want to frame this in. So I'm going to go ahead and go in, and it's nice because we already have these diagonals to know where to go in. And I want to do, what do I want to do? I think I should probably do like a 1/2 inch. I'm just going to kind of eyeball where that is. I think the 1/2 inch will really set it apart from the rest of the block. So I'm going to come out here and back, and then 1/2 inch at the bottom. I'm going to go out, come back in, and my 1/2 inch on the side here. Stop when I get to that diagonal line. I'm going to go out and back in. And then my 1/2 inch up at the top. Now, I need to put something in here before I go out. So, you know, that's entirely up to you. I think I'm just going to do, I don't know, what should we do? I think I'm just going to do like a little Paisley, I guess. And as I do it, I'm going to kind of work my way around, but I want to make sure that I work my way back to this same point so that I can come out and do this outside part, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and stitch kind of these little paisley things. Just want to fill this area in. kind of doing all different sizes. One more, so I can fill that in. I'm just going to go in here with just an echo. And here, I'm just going to echo. I might throw in like a little feather shape to fill it up. And then back out of here. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to treat these I want it to look like this square right here is, this corner is underneath this center square, and I want to do that for each one. So I'm going to go ahead and travel out here over to the center so I can get out. And I'm going to go ahead and stitch up here. And I'm actually just going to come back down because I want to also do that 1/2 inch echo on each of these. So I'm going to go up. Ideally, when I get to that diagonal, yep, it should be right in the right place. And another one. And now, because I have not stitched this line, I'm just going to pretend that it is stitched and line up on that and get out here. And then I'm going to use this line to travel out. But I am here, so I do want to go ahead and do whatever it is I'm going to do in here. And I'm kind of thinking a feathery thing. So I'm just going to grab my little marking thing here, and I am just going to randomly kind of draw that. And I'm going to actually stitch it because I need to end up here. So if I go ahead and just stitch this over to here, then I can do my feathers both sides to get back to this point. To this point, then I can do my little feathers because it works nicely with the Paisley. And they can be nice and small to kind of fill it in. You can do whatever kind of feathers you like. I'm just doing some little long arm feathers here. Again, I mean, you could have also put the Paisley in here or a fill. I mean, that is entirely up to you what you put in there. Lighter thread definitely would have looked better, but okay, so now I'm ready to travel down and go out of here. But again, like I stitched out and then came back, I'm going to do the same thing here. Go out and back, come in, do my 1/2 inch line, kind of frame, I guess. I know that if I stop there, I should be right about on track for my turning point. And again, I'm going to pretend that this line is stitched. Went a little bit too far, so back up just a bit. Again, I'll just go ahead and Mark a little random line. And then we're going to feather our way back over. I should have taken that one a little more towards the center. I love to fill in areas with these little feathers. I think they're really pretty. And they go faster than, let's say, pebbles. Okay, now I'm going to scoot over to this line, center line again, and do the same thing. So I'm going to go out and back, and then just simply repeat what I did in the other ones. So I'm going to go ahead and finish these last two real quick. Okay, now that that is done, we can take a look at this. I mean, one of my favorite things to do with quilting and in a block design especially is to make it look like it has these layers. And I really like this because, I mean, it really is actually quite simple, but yet it looks like this center square is over top of the corners on these four. So, it gives you a really nice depth and texture to the design. Let's see if, maybe can kind of see it a little bit better there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this design and might give it a try. Maybe try to do it and make it your own by changing up the designs perhaps. So I will see you next time. Bye.